So if you're a regular watcher of my YouTube channel, you would have known that I went to the 100th Supernova held in Brisbane, Queensland. And I'm planning on going to the next one in April, which is held on the Gold Coast, and I want to go in costume. So this video is about the costume that I'm gonna make. Okay, I couldn't find a tape measure, but this piece of black felt is A3 piece of paper, so size. So that is 420 centimeters. So what's that? That's about 15. Yeah, I don't do inches. Yeah. Now, because the plastic is slightly warped, so yeah, this is 3D printed, as you've seen. Either if I get these joints as close to being flush as I can, then there's a gap here across that way. Or if I line those up, it's a gap down that way. That's exaggerated a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking that gap would be easier to conceal, and what I was going to use is no more gaps. I just got some cheap gap filler from Bunnings. It's our local hardware store here. But what I'll do is I'll super glue these joints, and as you can see, I've already super glued that joint, and that had a little bit of a gap in it, and I've used some baking soda to fill in a bit of those gaps on that one. Hopefully strengthen it a bit. But yeah, righto. So I'll glue these together and have some more time lapse. Okay, we're going on a treasure hunt to try and find a knife to cut this open. You know, am I the only one that, you know, you got 5 knives when you're looking for a screwdriver, and then when you need a knife, you can't find any, but you find your screwdrivers. Yeah. So as you can see, I put a piece of tape on that side to act as a bit of a dam, and I'm going to fill this with gap filler to picked gap filler because I know I can definitely paint over gap filler. I was umming and ahhing about using like plastic putty, which is actually an epoxy resin, I believe. That set's really hard, and it's quite hard to sand back down, and I didn't want to be too aggressive in sanding because potentially I'm gonna eat through the surface of the PLA. So I'm going to push that into the groove. It doesn't matter so much on the inside of this because I don't actually have my face up against there. I was initially thinking of looking through the mouth, but I might actually have this even higher and look through a gap in the costume under my mouth, so my head will be entirely below there. Yeah, squish it all in. Doesn't matter too much about neatness. Actually, looking at there, it's not coming to the surface there either. Okay, I might undo this. Actually, I'm gonna go wash my hands, peel off all this tape, and have a better look at that. As you can see, it's not squished through, so I'm going to squirt some more in there. And try and smooth it out a bit. Okay, I got a little bit of a bowl of water to dip my finger in, which helps smooth this off a little bit better. If you're ever wondering why I constantly have a beeping sound in my videos, that's actually my insulin pump telling me something. Should probably check it, but I'll do this first. This is all going to be painted over, which should probably... I'm not that worried about the layer lines, because it's going to be 8 foot in the air. There's not that many people going to get a really close look at it. And I'm not trying to disguise the fact that it is 3D printed. So squish that in there. I think this might be a layer job, like put it in, let it set, squirt some more in, let it set, just build that up. Don't get the desired effect. Yeah, like that one. Me just doing that, I have created a channel. I wonder if I, rather than running lengthways, if I go across, that might be better. Or I may have made it considerably worse. Yep, okay. I think I definitely need to let that one set for a bit before trying to add too much, because I'm just kind of dragging it out as I go. Not desirable. Yep, okay. Yeah. Yep. One of the curses of long hair too is leave it everywhere. Okay, let it set.